you.
Oh.
I want you to dance.
Oh, yeah, Circle Punch.
Stupid fucking movie.
Good job. That was a good movie.
The movie sucked.
That was a good one. Are you recording?
Yeah, I'm recording.
Dude, would you fucking warn me when you start recording?
I played the fucking intro.
Oh, yeah, true.
Stupid fuck. Alright, so welcome back to another edition of Bad Podcast.
Bad. B-A-D. What?
Fuck up off me!
You're not supposed to be copying it.
I have to.
You can't.
I have to because I can't think of my own original intro.
They're gonna get mad at you.
Alright. The Guardians of the Galaxy casted Bradley Cooper as Rocket Raccoon.
Cool. I rather prefer Vin Diesel.
As Rocket Raccoon?
Yeah.
Why is your dick so hard for Vin Diesel?
I like his voice.
So you just want him to voice everybody. Why don't we just have Vin Diesel voice everybody?
I didn't say I want to voice everybody. I said
Vin
I'd
Diesel's-
rather have him voice Rocket Raccoon.
He's voicing Groot. So all he's going to say the whole fucking movie is, I am Groot.
He's voicing Groot?
Yeah.
That's confirmed?
That's all he's doing, yeah.
So you owe me $40?
No, because you said he fucking was going to voice Thanos.
No, I said they were going to use him as a voice actor, and you said...
Bullshit! You said he's going to be the voice of Thanos. And I was like, no. He'll be fucking Vision. Because that's what he wants to be.
So you owe me $20.
Oh, you shit.
You do. Because we made that bet for you to try and win your money back from the $20 you owe me from, what's his face? The
You don't even
Street
remember
Fighter-
what I owe
Street
you.
Fighter- The Street Fighter X Tekken bet.
That shit was years ago. You lost your chance to collect on that shit.
Bullshit.
Anyways.
I pictured, seriously, I pictured, a British guy.
He's
playing
not
Rocket
British. He's got an Australian accent.
Rocket Raccoon?
Yeah.
How you know?
Because...
Does he say Mike?
Kind of.
Does he say he's gonna throw some shrimp on the barbie?
If you fucking played Marvel, you'd know how he sounds, but you don't, because you're free.
Oh yeah, he talks on there, doesn't he? He has an
Yeah.
Australian accent?
Yes.
That's really cool. So they should have had Jackman voice him?
Yeah, I don't know. That goes back to your little thing of, I don't want them doing more than one character for the movie. Cause
That's true. I don't know, because when you said that that he's like on the intellectual level of Tony Stark.
No, level he's smarter than Stark.
Oh, he's not?
He's smarter.
He's smarter?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, when I hear smart people, I always think of a British person.
Jarvis?
Yeah.
You
Is Jarvis
mean-
British?
You mean Ultron?
He's not British.
What they said. Actually, I think the actor that they got to play him is.
Fuck.
But,
no, David Spader or James Spader?
good one. Eat shit.
Shut up! I haven't played this game in a while.
You fucking thought that jumping to your death would be a good way to start? No, they were gonna do, Jarvis is gonna be Ultron in the Avengers movie. That's the speculation. We had this
No, they
discussion.
said James Spader was going to be the voice.
No, not the voice. I'm saying the actor is gonna be James Spader, but they're saying that Jarvis is gonna evolve into Ultron in the movie. That's the speculation is.
But Ultron's a robot.
So it's fucking Jarvis.
Yeah, but if they said James Spader's going to play Ultron, why would they... Why would
Because-
you say he's going to act as Ultron? Like he's going to be an actual person?
You know Ultron's an actual person, right?
No, I thought he was a robot.
Yeah, he's a robot.
Yeah. I'm clearly missing something. You going to explain it?
I don't know what you're missing. Like, you should be able to connect the dots.
They said James Spader's going to be Ultron. Ultron's a robot, so I assume that they're going to use his voice.
Yeah, they probably are.
Okay, but you're saying Jarvis is going to be Ultron, and Jarvis is just a voice.
Yeah, but he'll probably evolve into that. They're probably not going to just be like, okay, well, this is how Jarvis sounds. I mean, they could. I don't fucking know.
I mean,
I'm just telling you the
I'm just
speculation.
Alright.
Why don't you jump off another cliff?
There ain't no... I don't think there's any more cliffs.
There's
Shut
one
up.
right there. Jump off of that. Jump off the fucking water.
I'm on the boat!
Jump off the boat. Jump off the boat.
I ride buoys, motherfucker.
Jump off the boat.
No.
Do it.
No, there's plenty of death ahead in this game. Stop, you're knocking shit over, bastard. Anyway, I like James Spader, so
Bradley Cooper better do a good Australian raccoon, or I'll be pissed.
yeah, that's the thing too. Is I want when they give voice actors, I want them to get people who don't sound like them. You know, I want them to actually work. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Like when you like you know any voice actors in like video games, like Nolan North?
Yeah, I know tons of voice actors.
I can tell when Nolan North is voicing a character because it sounds like Nolan North, or not even that, but he uses like the same voice every time. Whereas like Troy Baker, I didn't even know Troy Baker. I couldn't tell Troy Baker was the voice for Joel, because he kind of like did the southern accent and stuff.
Joel.
Oh, you never played it. The Last of Us, the main character in The Last of Us, he had a southern accent and he was an older guy, and Troy Baker voiced him, and you really couldn't tell it was Troy Baker, because usually Troy Baker, when he does voice work, he kind of uses the same voice too, but...
So I get what you're saying. So it's like in Resident Evil 6, the guy that did Jake did the voice of Nova in Marvel, and I didn't know that until like somebody told me.
Okay, so they didn't use the same voice?
I mean, it sounds like him once somebody told me, I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense, but they didn't sound the same.
I don't know, it's just, because especially like with actors, like big name actors like Bradley Cooper, like when they say that they're going to voice somebody, when you see the character on screen and you hear the voice, you can only picture like Bradley Cooper, at least that's how I do it. I picture Bradley Cooper sitting in the booth doing the voice work.
I don't know.
Whereas it's like, I want them to get people... No.
Do it.
I want them to get people where when they do the voices, you have to like kind of sit there and be like, I wonder who that voice is or something. Or not even the way you think about it, because you know you want to pay attention to the movie. You don't want to sit there and be like, oh, I wonder whose voice that is.
And they got jump on that.
No. Damn it!
Yes, thank you, God.
Shut up. But that's that's just how I feel when it comes to voice work. I want them to actually like kind of... God damn it!
Yeah.
I want them to master voice.
Well, you can talk to Vin Diesel and Bradley Cooper all about that.
Well, Vin Diesel was kind of hard because, you know, he's got such a prominent voice. So.
By the way, I saw the new Riddick trailer. I really want to see that movie.
I stopped watching trailers because I don't want them to spoil any more of the movie. But I do want to see it, though.
Looks good. We should go see it.
I will definitely go and see it. Just like we're going to go see You're Next today, right?
Yeah, we're going to go see that.
Yeah!
Unless there's something else out better.
World's End.
What's in that?
Simon Pegg. The guys who made Shaun the Dead.
No, I don't want to see that.
You don't want to see that? I want to see that.
Never saw any of it. I didn't like any of those movies.
No? Yeah, that's what's wrong with you. I didn't even see that. Shut up.
Yes. Alright, so, you know, Marvel movie stuff, that's cool. I'm not going to buy a 2DS, even though I was thinking about it.
Why? You didn't see that, shut up. You didn't see that. Why don't you want to get a 2DS?
Because, they said their demographic is from 5 to 7-year-olds.
So?
I guess that would make sense if I liked it. But
I'm not going to lie. If I didn't get a 3DS before that came out, I would have put serious thought into getting it, because my 3DS, I keep the 3D off. I've used it twice. I used it...
But it's pretty bulky. Like, I was looking at it, like, it's like...
Like a tablet?
Yeah, it's like a little mini tablet.
Yeah.
You can't close it. They said it's sturdy as fuck, though.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, no.
I mean, my main gripe about it is I don't like that it can't, like, close.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
But I get why they made that, because my cousin, he got his son a DS, and I don't know if it happened to both of them, but I know, like, the hinge always breaks. Every time I see a kid who has a DS, that hinge breaks where it flips closed and open and stuff. It always breaks somehow.
But they're probably assholes that fucking
I'm sure
treat
they
them like
are.
shit.
I'm sure they are, but that's probably what made Nintendo be like, okay, dude, we're gonna just make a tablet kind of thing so they can stop breaking this shit. But I just like the fact that it doesn't have a 3D effect, because that was what I didn't like about the 3DS, was the 3D effect. But the fact that you can turn it off is good, and I always leave mine off. Like, I used it once just to see, like, how good it... Fuck. I used it once to see how good it was, and I didn't like it. Shut up. And then I used it again because every time I play it around some people, they're like, oh, let me see it work in 3D. And I'm like, oh, you know, here it goes. But other than that, I don't use 3D. I keep it off. 3D, like, hurts my eyes, actually.
The only reason I'm even planning on buying one of those is for the Phoenix Wright games.
Yeah.
That's all I care about.
I thought you wanted to get Pokemon.
Oh, yeah!
Because that's when it comes
I
out.
forgot about that! I need to be getting my Pokemons!
The 3D one?
I don't know, whatever the fucking big dick new one is.
Yeah,
Is it out yet?
X and Y. It comes out when the 2DS comes out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fucking Pokemons, dude. I'm gonna go hard on those Pokemons.
Good luck with
I'll be
that.
taking it to work and everything. They'll be like, Steve, what are you doing? Oh, don't worry about this. Gotta get this fucking Charizard.
I was done with Pokemon after Blue.
You're retarded. How can you ever be done with Pokemon?
I don't know, dude. Cause like I played Blue, and
You can drown.
fuck yeah, you can. God damn it.
I jinxed your dumbass.
I played because me and my cousin, when it first came out, he got red and I got blue, and we played that, and I mean, I don't think I got every single Pokemon, but I got enough, and we played through the game. We beat the gym masters, got the badges and shit. After that, I was just like, okay, I'm done. And then they came out with Yellow, and you know, Yellow was just red and blue. It was just the fact that Pikachu walked around with you. And I don't know if you know this about me, but I fucking hate Pikachu.
Of course you do, because you're an asshole. And anything that's the main character that they present to you, like,
No.
like this is
No.
this is the main.
I like Batu.
He's not really the main guy.
He's the main character.
I mean,
on,
that's a fucking
Rival
obscure
Schools.
fucking game. I'm just saying anything that's got any sort of remote.
I like Spider-Man. I mean, granted, that was before he was a face of Marvel, but I still liked him.
He's not a face of Marvel.
He used to be.
Kind of, maybe, yeah.
They used to plaster that dude's face on everything Marvel until, like, Iron Man came out.
But that's exactly my point. You have no reason to hate on Spider-Man, just like you have no reason to hate on fucking any of these other characters.
I do have
like
a reason to hate on Pikachu. Did you ever watch the show?
Yes.
Okay, what did he do on the show? Every fucking time he used Pikachu.
He got his ass beat.
Yeah. There's something they'll be like, okay, what is this Pokemon's weakness? This Pokemon's weakness is water. So make sure that you do not use an electric Pokemon against Blastoise, right? This dumb fuck.
He never fought Blastoise.
I'm using it as an example because I can't remember fully who he fought, but he deliberately fought a Pokemon that was his weakness, and Ash sent him out and had him fight. He's like, get him, Pikachu, and Pikachu got his ass whooped, and he's sitting there on the verge of dying, and he was like, okay, I'm about to call you back, and he was like, no, or he was like, Pika, Pika. And he was like, oh, you don't want to go back in the ball, Pikachu? He's like, no,
Pikachu doesn't go in the ball.
He was going to put him, like,
He doesn't go in the ball.
He was going to take him out of the match.
Yeah.
And Pikachu was like, no, I'm not getting out of the match in his Pika talk. And he kept on fighting. I was like, this old fucking disobedient-ass Pokemon. I was like, fuck you, Pikachu. And he's a piece of shit. I'm sorry. I don't like him.
Why wouldn't you hate the trainer more than you'd hate
I do.
him?
I didn't like Ash because Ash
that
was
was
a
all
fucking
his
bitch,
fault.
too. Ash was a bitch just as much. He was like, oh, this okay, Pikachu. You don't need to go in the ball, or you don't need to get out of the match. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do. I was like, you know what, Ash? You're a fucking piece of shit. You almost getting your goddamn Pokemon killed. All the other Pokemon he done caught, they're sitting in the ball waiting to get into the game, and they can't even get into the game because you got Pikachu fighting everybody. I should do a Vine on that shit. Just be like, hey guys, think we're gonna fight today? Nah, Pikachu's out there. Oh yeah, Pikachu's a fucking asshole, always doing shit. Pikachu is the Kobe of Pokemon.
No, that's Charizard.
No.
Dude, you know how Charizard rolls? That guy's an asshole.
I know how Pikachu rolls.
What do you do?
I'm going back down. I know what I'm doing, okay? I beat
You
this
just jump
game.
off.
No, because he'll die.
Oh.
Let me see. But anyway, yeah, that's my gripe with Pikachu, dude. So fuck that guy.
That's retarded. You're a hater.
You can call me a hater.
Is there alligators in this game?
No, I don't think so. There's like murderous kids though.
They'll come up and shank
You
you.
never played this game?
No,
It's a really dark game, dude.
I know it's dark. I just never played it.
You should play it. But yeah.
There's a bear trap in the top of that branch. Just so you know, if you want to go jump up into it.
Shut up. So you're not getting a 2DS now.
I don't think so.
So you're getting a 3DS.
Probably. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it depends on the price. Really.
It's $130.
Yeah. It's cheaper than 3DS, isn't it?
Yeah. 3DS right now is $170.
You're going to get stabbed by the spider.
No, I'm not. God damn it! Shut up!
I should have known that was going to
I
happen.
was trying to jump over it. Shut up! I don't know. I just like that you don't have to worry about 3D.
Wait,
Shut up. Because I turned my 3D off, but the slider is so flimsy that like when I have it in my pocket or something, it'll come back on. So, but then the fact that it doesn't like fold up like clamshell kind of ruins it. So, you know what I'm saying. So anyway, that's all you want to talk about.
Well, that's all I want to do with that. The spider's not very smart.
God.
Yeah, he is. Never mind. I take it back.
So on the subject of games, I bought Final Fantasy 14, A Realm Reborn, which is the new MMO from Final Fantasy.
Yeah, Connor was telling me he bought that too.
He did? We should hook up on there.
You can hook up with him.
You know what server he's on?
Nope.
Damn it. I mean, if you ever played, I don't know how Guild Wars is, but if you ever played like World of Warcraft, it's pretty much that, just in Final Fantasy.
I know what 14 is all about, dude.
Well, I mean, do you like MMOs?
I do, but I will not play them.
No? Why not?
I do not have the time to devote to that shit.
Well, that was the thing, because I was like really looking forward to playing Final Fantasy 14, but as it started getting closer and closer to the release date, I was starting to think like, man, dude, I'm not really gonna have time to play this game, you know, because Grand Theft Auto comes out in a couple weeks.
Yeah, and that's gonna be like an MMO.
Yeah.
Kind
well,
of.
I mean, I don't plan on playing that game too much online, but just the fact that like playing through the story and stuff. So I was just like, I don't know if I'm gonna have time to actually like play it, but I just bought it anyway because I want to like support Square as far as like Final Fantasy
Fuck
goes.
Square! Jesus Christ!
Well,
We've
dude,
already had this conversation. They don't even care about you.
I
They're
know.
gonna be putting out all their shit on fucking handheld devices and shit now.
Well, but still, dude, it was just that Final Fantasy VII was what got me into role-playing games anyway, because that was the first role-playing game I ever played. So, so I don't know. I just have like this certain connection with Final Fantasy.
It's not a Final Fantasy game.
It's an MMO, but see, the thing is, because I used to play World of Warcraft, and like, it's a decent game. I get why like people are so into it. The thing that was keeping me from getting into it fully was the fact that I didn't care about that world, because you know I play games for story, and I couldn't get in the world or Warcraft story. So I kept on telling my cousin, because I used to play it with him. I was like, dude, I don't really, I was like, I can't really get into this story. I was like, I like the game. Like, if I ever retired from playing games like the ARB, instead of playing Call of Duty, I would play an MMO. And, and I was telling them, I was like, dude, if they would have made, like, a Star Wars MMO or, like, Final Fantasy and stuff, I would have gladly played that, because I'd be interested in that world. Shut up, that's supposed to happen. I would be interested in that world, right? So like they made the Star Wars one, but the problem with that one was that it was for PC only, and I didn't feel like building a PC or spending a shitload of money on a PC just to play it. So
Which
I had
one?
this the Star Wars, the old Republic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So like I didn't want to like spend all my money trying to get a PC just to play that game. So I missed out on that one. But when they introduced Final Fantasy 14, I was like, I want to get that one because they're actually going to have it on PC and PlayStation, the way they did 11. So I was like, I can actually get that now since I got a PlayStation. And then, they ran into their problems, and they eventually had to, like, remake the damn game. But I got it, dude, and it's good. It's World of Warcraft in the Final Fantasy world, and that's what I was looking for. So, I mean, I got the first month free, so I'll play it for I got the first month free, so I'll play that, and then I'll probably pay for another month, and depending on how I feel after that, I'll either keep playing or I'll stop. But it's okay. It's what I was looking for.
I don't play MMOs unless they're free to play. I don't pay money for a fucking monthly MMO.
Guild Wars is free?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, see, that's the other thing I want to talk about, too, is I prefer the subscription because when I play free-to-play games, that's all I think about is, like, okay, how much is this going to cost? How much is that going to cost? And I don't feel like dealing with that. So I'd rather just, like, pay the subscription for the month and get it over with. So that way I know I can get these boots without having to pay, like, an extra $2.
But they don't let you watch Netflix if you fucking pay the monthly fee through their fucking service.
See, you know what? MMOs are different because all the information that they gotta process, all those different people on there playing the game, I get why they charge you for MMOs. The same way with Xbox, it's like I get why Xbox charges for their service now because you gotta support. You have to have the service to support everybody doing every different thing and playing these different games and stuff. So I understand that. And that's the same thing with MMOs. Is like I get why you have to pay for those. But when you are playing like an MMO and it's free to play, you're playing the game and like let's say you run into a boss character that you can't beat and it's like, oh well you can't beat him because you need to get this type of sword. And then it's like, okay, you can get It's like you can get this type of sword, but it's gonna cost you like $5, or like $2 extra. And next thing you know, you spend like a crap load of money just trying to beat the damn game. And I don't feel like dealing with that, so I'd rather just deal with having to pay this one-time subscription for the month and be able to do whatever I want to do and not have to worry about additional fees. You know what I mean?
Not me. I'm not into video games that much anymore.
Yeah, but this is an MMO. The MMOs are like that's the appeal of them is that they're so laid back, like you're still playing the game, but it's all like just fetch quests and kill this type of creature so many different times. You know what I mean? It's like it's so laid back that I don't know. Fuck, man. That's what I like about them. Shut up.
No, not me, dude. I'm not. I would rather play the Marvel MMO if I could play anything right now.
That's a subscription.
No, it's not.
Yeah. Oh, you're talking about Heroes. I was talking about Superhero Squad.
You can play that free too if you want.
You can, but remember we paid $10 for that month.
Yeah, because we want to get all the other people.
Yeah, because we wanted to get other people and we didn't want to have to deal with all the other bullshit of like paying for things individually. And that's the same instance for like Final Fantasy.
I don't have the MMO spark in me anymore.
That's fine.
It's been dead.
That's fine. I mean, like I said, my thing is I'm trying it out. I'm just trying it out. Like I said, my goal is to just play it for like 2 months, and then after that, depending on how much I've played it or my experience with it, will determine if I continue to play it. So, I mean, get my money's worth. The only thing that sucked was because I bought it digitally, because that way I wouldn't have to worry about swapping disc out when I want to play different games. And I bought this. Fuck. I bought the $60 one, which is like the collector's edition, and it just comes with like some different mount accessories and like the little creatures that follow you everywhere. Why do you keep looking back there?
Because I get to see it twice.
But that was the only thing that sucked was I could have bought it for $40 instead of $60. Because I don't use like the mount accessories and the little creatures that follow you back and forth.
It's a gay game. Let's talk about a cool game.
How are you gonna say it's gay and you didn't play it?
I've seen it. I've been watching that game for fucking months because I was like, I played 11. Maybe that'll be the game that makes me get back into MMOs.
How was 11?
11 was okay.
Yeah. Because I was gonna get 11 too, because 11 is my favorite number. But I heard bad things about 11.
In terms of, well, you have to remember, 11 came out when World of Warcraft came out, so that's kind of what kind of buried it.
Yeah.
But like you said, I would prefer a Final Fantasy realm to a World of Warcraft realm.
Yeah.
So, it was fucking cool, dude. I got my fucking airship pass. I got my level 42 samurai. What was in there?
That was the other thing too about Final Fantasy and as far as their world goes. I'd rather they do something close to 13 where they had like the one world that was futuristic and more modern, and then they had the other world that was like more rural and more tribal like, so that way you get kind of a variety. Because like right now with 14, I think like from what I've seen, it's kind of like a mix between being rural but maybe somewhat futuristic. I don't know. It's more like rural, like where you got like knights and wizards and stuff. So it's more closer to World of Warcraft. Whereas like I like Final Fantasy's worlds when they have like that mix between like being steampunk and kind of like medieval fantasy. You know what I mean?
I get that.
Yeah. So that way it gives them like that edge, or it makes it a little different from all the other MMOs, because Guild Wars is like that too, right? Where it's like just fantasy, where you got wizards and witches and stuff, and warlocks.
I didn't play Guild Wars that much, honestly.
I thought you did.
A little bit here and there. I didn't really get that far.
No.
But I don't know. I'm not interested in that. The next Final Fantasy game I play will be fucking Versus.
Yeah.
I'll play that.
It's not Versus anymore. It's 15.
I'll still call it Versus.
I'll probably play that one too, but this is I just wanted to try it out and see how it was. I'm really stuck right now. I don't know what to do. But what game are you trying to talk about now?
Killer Instinct. I actually had the opportunity to watch some HD gameplay that Max had on his channel of that game today.
Uh-huh.
And in HD, I will say it looks really, really good. I can only imagine what it looks like in real life. Because the particle effects and all that shit look really, really good for a fighting game. And it made me really excited to play it because I'm like, dude, I have not played... Most fighting games just aren't really graphically that good. Like, I think... Really the only games that look good to me that are... Like, I think Tekken Revolution looked good. Because they did kind of a cel-shaded version of it.
No, don't look.
They did kind of a cel-shaded version, which I thought looked really good. Any of the Arc System games look good, but they're 2D, so it's kind of hard, you know. But they do good with the effects and things. But you know, it's really gonna be like the first really good fighting game, good-looking fighting game. You know what I mean, graphically. So I'm really excited about that. Kind of makes me wonder about...
Wait, shut up. Wait, what did you say you liked? Besides Killer Instinct, what did you think looked good?
Tekken Revolution.
Oh.
Because they did that cel-shaded, and any of the Arc System games usually look pretty good, but they're...
You didn't like Street Fighter 4?
No, I thought Street Fighter 4 was ugly.
Really?
Fuck yeah, Street Fighter 4 was a terrible looking game.
Dude, that was like what made me, well, besides Jury, that's what made me get interested in that game again, is the way the art style looks.
So I didn't like it.
Really? I like their art style, man. On Super Street Fighter 4, I like the way that looks.
Didn't like it. That was actually a big turnoff for me. That's one of the reasons why I stopped playing it.
I think that's where Killer Instinct got their art style from, is from Super Street Fighter 4. Like it doesn't have like the whole calligraphy lines, but it has it has like the same kind of look to it.
I don't know. Killer Instinct looks 10 times better if you ask me. But like I was saying, I think it'll be cool to see like a next gen fighting game.
What about Soul Calibur? You don't think those look good?
Yeah, they look okay. But they're like the same to me as Tekken, like they're the same graphical engine, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
That's why I said Tekken Revolution, because they kind of changed that a little bit.
The only thing that I like about Killer Instinct right now is the whole Connect thing, where it fixes the buttons.
It's such a fucking unimportant thing.
It's actually really important, but it's a small thing. But still, I like that. That's really cool that they're doing that. I'm pretty sure I'll be a lot more interested once they show more shit. You know, she's gonna be hypersexualized. So I look forward to seeing how she looks.
Spider Lady.
Spider Lady. No, she's the one with the.
You didn't see the Spider Lady?
No,
You're not into her?
I don't remember a Spider Lady.
She's new, I think.
I haven't seen her. I haven't been paying attention to that game.
I know. You're not gonna play it.
I'll play it when you get it.
Yeah. You can take it. Listen.
Okay. Fuck that guy. He doesn't have his metal arms.
You took them shits off.
No. You did. You can't take them off. His arms were chopped off.
So, you read any Infinity yet?
No.
You're just too busy getting killed by bear traps.
I've read X-Men and I've read all new X-Men. Why? But I was gonna tell you about the all new X-Men. Did you say you didn't like their artwork? I like their artwork because they actually look like kids. You know what I mean? In the earlier issues, they kept on saying like, you're 16, or you know, you're 16. How would you know this? But they didn't look 16. They looked like grown ass people.
They look the same to me.
I don't know. I think they fixed it, and with this new artist that they got.
No. I don't think he's gonna be around that long.
Have they come out with new Infinity shit?
Uh-huh.
No. Yeah, I haven't read it yet, but I will. You don't worry your pretty little head about my Infinity reading. Okay, buddy?
It's only the biggest event since the Infinity Gauntlet.
It's the biggest event since It's the biggest event since the last fucking event they had. They always have events. They need to chill out with the events.
So we have one every year, but this one is important.
One every year? You're talking about Marvel?
Mm-hmm.
Bullshit. They have like 2 or 3 a year. It's like one after the other with them.
One every year.
You say so, dude.
Last year was AVX, this year Infinity.
You mean last year was AVX and Age of Ultron?
Age of Ultron wasn't a major one.
Can't even tell which one's major and which one.
I ignored that one, remember?
But still, dude, it's just it's one after the other. They're gonna like right now they're doing Infinity, and then in the X-Men they're gonna do the Battle for the Atom.
Yeah, but that's just for X-Men.
It's still an event though, man. Now they got events on top of events. It's like, calm down, people. Save your shit.
DC does the same thing if you actually read their shit.
Starting to get back out of DC.
Bet you are, because they're fucking terrible. Although I still have been eyeballing that new Superman.
Why?
Because Jim Lee's doing the art.
Yes, if you're gonna read any Superman, I would say read the one that him and Scott Snyder did. Not Snyder. Scott Snyder's story work is pretty good.
Oh, I'm interested in the new one.
All right. Good luck with that. I haven't heard anything about it, so.
It's the fucking $6 comic book, because you say DC's so much cheaper than Marvel.
Oh.
It was $6 for the first issue.
Well, yeah, I found that out the hard way. But, you know, whatever. Ah! Shut up. But, yeah, what else was I gonna say? Oh, I'm starting to kind of get back into Superior just because they finally brought back Carly
Yeah.
to where she's starting to investigate again. Like, I thought that was so weird to where when they first started out, they had her, like, kind of suspicious, but then for, like, the next several issues, they just completely dropped that whole arc.
Well, he was off doing other shit. He wasn't talking to her anymore.
Yeah, but they could at least jump back to her to show, like, her investigation, because I was, like, really getting tired of seeing him do all of his antics and shit, you know? And then they went back to MJ, and apparently she's still at her shitty-ass club, burned down. Where's Pete? He's usually here. He's never taking this long. I'm like, really, dude? You're just still sitting there in a burned-down building? It's like, why don't you get your ass out of there?
Deal with fucking insurance companies. I know what that's like. That shit fucking sucks ass.
She's ridiculous.
Takes them like a fucking month to do anything. Really? The spider's back? Like Resident Evil 6 all over again.
She dare bring up that game. Give me that shit. Give me that shit. This is mine now. Ah! Now. Feed it. Exactly.
Can it bite you?
No, it can't, because I just ripped off his arm.
Got no teeth.
I don't know, but he's about to die. Finish him. No more spiders. You may now call me the Spider King. But anyway, so you want to talk about comics?
Yeah, I haven't really been getting into much. I started reading She-Hulk. My girl.
How's that going? Yeah. Isn't she like promiscuous or something?
Yeah, she is.
That's the only reason why I wanted to read it.
She's around.
Yeah. I wonder, because I don't want to sound sexist, but I don't know, dude. The media is kind of starting to get what it takes to make an interesting female character, you know? I don't mind them, like, dressing them up all skimpy. I mean, I want it to make sense, you know, like Ivy and Soul Calibur. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like to look at her. She looks good. But, like, why the fuck would you wear that in a fight, you know? You know what I'm saying?
Distracted. I'm telling you this.
That's true, but I ain't gonna maneuver in that type of shit.
She could probably maneuver better than anybody.
I guess.
I'm just telling you this way. If I was fighting a sexy-ass woman and she was all half naked, I'd have thoughts about trying to cut her up.
Fuck.
But, you know, if she's all clad in armor and I can't see that shit, I'd be like, okay, die.
Yeah, that's true, but still, I don't know.
It's like ruining a fucking painting.
I just
taking a Picasso and just going, ah!
I just find it hard to believe that she could actually maneuver in that outfit. But I guess
It's a
that
fucking video game
does.
Too.
It's a video game, but still, dude. Like you look at like other characters, like male characters, and they got like these fancy little outfits and iconic outfits, and you know them for their outfits. But you look at the female characters and you just know them simply because they were half naked. And then it's like, when they make female characters too, if they're not hypersexualized, then they're like overly aggressive to where they're just badasses and they're killing machines and stuff, and you automatically just like, oh man, she's badass because she literally shot that dude's balls off, you know, and jumped through the window and killed like 5 other people. You know, they don't show like their kind of human side like they do with male characters. It's just they're either going to be hypersexualized or they're going to be over-the-top badass killing machines to where they don't, like, kind of balance them out like the male characters. But, like, nowadays, they're kind of starting to get it to where they know what it takes to make a decent female character as well as like a strong female character. You know, like if you ever played the Tomb Raider games, like that was a good representation of a female character, you know.
I thought it was kind of sexist.
Why?
Do you know what the first Tomb Raider Lara Croft actually looked like?
Yeah, she was a Barbie doll.
Yeah.
She had short shorts. She had the tank top on, big ass tits hanging out. About it.
Pretty much sums it up.
No, I'm talking about the new Tomb Raider.
Oh,
They fixed that.
I don't play as her.
It was good. I mean, she had like she had pants on. She still had her tank top, but like her tits weren't hanging out.
Were they big?
They're a decent size. I mean, dude, she still looked attractive, but like they humanized her. Like what she was wearing, like made sense. Cause like
Right.
before they got on the island, like she was on the boat and she was chilling, so you know she got her tank top on. But like when she gets on the island, she's getting all cut up and shit, and
Yeah.
you know she didn't like rip her pants and be like, oh man, my pants are ripped. Let me just like take off these leggings and wear these fucking Daisy Dukes for the rest of the game. You know, she didn't do any of that.
So I really don't want to play it.
So whatever. They're just starting to get it now as far as like female characters. So, and that's good. I think that's good. I think we need to spread the love around. 'Cause I mean, don't get me wrong. That is what will attract me to a game with me being a guy. If I see like a chick on the cover and she's got her tits hanging out, I will like pick up the case and be like, what's this about? You know, and read it. And then, you know, if I play the game, if the game is good, I will be like, oh, that was a good game because, you know, they had some good gameplay elements. They had a good story mode to it. You know, I'm not going to say like, oh, this game was awesome because the chick was walking around butt-ass naked.
I'll say that.
I'm not going to say a game was awesome because they had a half-naked chick running around the whole time. It needs to be a good game, actually. Like, if you make a shitty-ass game with a half-naked chick on there, I'm going to be pissed off. I'm going to be like, well, it was cool seeing her walk around doing her thing, but I didn't have fun playing the game.
I don't understand.
You're ridiculous. Fuck. Are we done with games? 'Cause I've got nothing else as far as games go. At least
I like playing as Catwoman in Injustice.
Yeah.
Does that pretty much make me a...
Well, I play as female characters in fighting games too.
Nobody that's hot?
Yeah, I do.
Who's hot?
Jury. I pick characters, like, I usually pick female characters in fighting games because I just think that, and I don't want to get all political and shit on you, but I just think that it's a male-dominated media, so I want to give some females some time to shine. So that's one reason why I pick them. And another reason why I pick them too is because girls in fighting games are generally faster than the guys are.
And they have less life.
They have less life, so then that kind of like teaches you some defensive skills as well, as not to get hit as much. But I like the fact that they're more aggressive, you know, in the fighting games and more fluid than the guys are. Because, you know, the guys, it requires a little bit more patience when you play as them. And then, you know, I like looking at the girls, so yeah, I pick girls. My character in Final Fantasy 14 is a girl. Cat girl. Isn't that ironic? You play as Catwoman in Injustice, and I play as Catwoman in Final Fantasy 14. Fuck you. You're an asshole. Did you hear about Call of Duty now having female players?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I want you to be able to play as the dogs in those games. I don't play as a dog.
I heard there is a mode where you use a dog. I don't know how, but there is a mode. But I can't help but just picture, like, everybody just Michael Vicketed and sitting around the corner having their dogs fight each other.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Virtual dog fighting.
Yeah.
That's good.
I did that on purpose because I don't know how else to get around that. But yeah, so like I guess like before that happened, people were bitching about how there's no females to play as in the game. But then they put
There's
females
none in
it,
Battlefield. Who
and
cares?
I know, but now since they put the girls in there, now they're bitching that they don't need to be in there because they don't want to like knife a woman. and they don't want to shoot a woman. So I'm like, Jesus Christ, make up your mind.
So stupid.
I think it's cool because I remember when they first put girls in Gears, I was picking the girls.
They put Gears in Halo too.
Yeah, and I always pick the girls because I want to throw people off. Like, they'll be so busy talking shit about, oh, go back in the kitchen, and I just be like, oh yeah?
There was
Headshot.
no, them being in Halo didn't make any sense because you couldn't even really tell they were fucking girls.
Yeah, that's true. But I think it was just the fact that in the lore, in the Halo lore, they had female Spartans, so I guess they wanted to do that.
Yeah.
But I think it's cool when they put girls in there, dude, because, I mean, if I was a guy and I was playing a game with a whole bunch of girls in, I'd be like, can I get a guy to kind of like, you know, just...
Too much estrogen?
You know, just play as a guy, you know, let's get some testosterone up in here, you know what I mean? But just so, like, everybody can equally get what they want, you know what I mean?
Do you feel that way about black guys in games?
Yes.
Every once in a while you're like, there needs to be a black guy in this game.
Yeah.
But you never fucking picked him.
Even
when I tell you to.
I pick Cole.
Yeah, you do sometimes.
I pick Cole.
He's like the only one.
I just want it to where when they have games and they have like all these customization options and stuff to where you can kind of like model the characters after yourself or at least get some kind of representation for yourself, I want them to put something in there for everybody.
Are you gonna make your guy black in GTA 5?
For multiplayer? Yeah.
Are you gonna make him look like you?
I'll probably have a girl.
I wonder if I have a guy character, if I can make him have sex with your girl character.
If you can make multiple characters, I will make a black guy, but I'll probably make a girl too, because I use that to throw people off online. Like, that's why I like my username Jules, because some people think it's like a girlish name, and some people think it's a guy name, but some people kind of think it's a little girlish or a little childish. So it kind of throws them off psychologically for me to get the jump on them, so I can pounce like a tiger.
This thing makes them laugh at you when they kill you more.
Fuck you.
The guy killed this stupid bitch.
But yeah, I pick like in Mass Effect, I made my guy black, so you know.
That's good.
Yeah, I try and make a representation of myself when I can. If I'm not picking a girl, I make a representation of myself. So yeah, like when I play a game and they give you the customization options, and it's like, I want to make a character, you know, that can represent me, and I'm pretty sure a female will feel the exact same way. Where she's
was your character black in XCOM? God rest his soul.
Yeah. Why wouldn't my character be black? If I'm making myself, why wouldn't I make him black?
We could have hooked that game up.
What? Echo?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Maybe I'll buy it on my computer.
I think it's on Steam.
Yeah, it is.
You should play it. It's a decent game. I stopped playing it because it was pissing me off, but
yeah, it'll happen to me too.
It's still a decent game. Fuck. Shut up. How many times have I died in this damn game?
Not enough. It's funny though, because you die from obvious shit. You're like, let me just walk over this.
Because I gotta see how this shit works, because I can't fully remember what I did to beat this.
It's a little like watching Flo play Boshi.
Yeah. Or I want to be the man or something. But
fuck, shoot darts at you.
Speaking of girls, so I was watching fuck. I was watching Cheaters with the old gal, the old lady of mine, and I think I'm pretty sure they're reruns, but you remember how Cheaters went, right?
Yeah.
They had the 2 cases episode.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first case, this guy hired the investigation team to spy on his wife because he thought she was cheating, and he was an anesthesiologist, and so he worked like nights, and so he hired the investigation team, and they find out that his wife was was going out while he was at work on dates and shit, fucking around with this one dude. So he goes and confronts her, and he was like, oh, you know, you fucking bitch, you know, you're cheating on me, and this and that. And she was like, oh, you know, it's like, you're never home, you're always working, and I asked you for one thing, you know, it's like, she was like, I put you through school, and I'm the reason why you even have this damn job, you know, I'm the one that put you through school. The only thing I ever asked you for was a kid, and you never even gave me that. So, like, that was why she was cheating on him and shit, right? She's like, oh, you know, you fucking bitch, blah, blah, blah. So then, the next case is, this girl had the team follow her boyfriend, because, he didn't have a job. And so she had the investigation team follow him, and like he was going out after she went to work and was hanging out with one of her, like her best friend actually. It was a friend that actually hooked them up. So he was going out with her, like going out on dates and shit, and then they went back to the house and fucked around, and that kept on going. So she went and confronted them. And he got confronted, and he was like, oh man, fuck man. And she was like, oh, what's going on here? And he was like, oh, you know, it's exactly what it looks like, you know, I'm out here getting my freak on, doing this and that. She's like, oh, you know, that's fucked up, and you know, fuck you too, because you're supposed to be my best friend, and how could you do this? She's like, oh, you know, you never take care of him, and you know, if you really cared about him, you'd be trying to find him, you know, you'd be helping him trying to look for a job, right? And they were talking about how they were gonna move in together and shit. And at the end of it, the guy was talking about how he wished he would have just stayed with his chick. He wished he hadn't cheated on her. Fuck. And you know, he thought he made a mistake and stuff. So like at the end of it, you know, when it went off, I was talking, you know, to the other lady, and I was like, there is a perfect solution to both of these problems. I was like, the first one, dude's working nights. I understand. The dude's working all night. She don't get to see him. He'd rather be at work. So what if she goes out and gets some ass? If that's all she's doing, who gives a shit? Let her go out and get laid. You know what I mean? So that was the perfect solution to that one. I mean, because I thought it was kind of fucked up that, you know, she put him through school. She got him a job. She asked for a kid. He doesn't give it to her. He's always at work. So yeah, I don't blame her for going out and getting some ass. So that's the solution right there for that couple. You know, you're gonna be at work all the time, let your wife go out and get laid. As long as she ain't fucking bringing no diseases home and some other kids you gotta take care of and trying to claim they're yours, I don't have a problem with that. The other case, the solution to that one is I was like, we already know how that solution is gonna go. He's cheating on his girl with the best friend, and he's fucking around with her, and he moves in with her. He's still gonna be jobless. Her best friend is gonna realize that he is a piece of shit and that she shouldn't have been fucking hitting on him and that she was with him just to get laid. So then he's gonna fucking cheat on the best friend and go back to his ex and fuck around with her. So he's just gonna be going back and forth between those two girls, right? They're both gonna want him because clearly he's got something to bring to the table in the bedroom. So I figure, why don't you guys just like get a fucking house and just have this motherfucker sit at home and clean up and cook and shit, and then you both just come home and just fuck them or take turns fucking them, whatever the hell you want to do. You guys go and do your job thing and you just live like that. And naturally, she looked at me and said that I was a mental patient and I was fucking retarded and I'm a heartless bastard and I didn't know what the hell I was talking about. But in my mind, it makes sense. Those two solutions, I completely stand by those solutions, 100%.
I don't understand how people can cheat on somebody, like, I mean, I guess you can do that, but, like, me, it's just like, why would you be with them if you don't want to be with them, you know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Like, I don't get enough fucking action in the bedroom to where, I mean, I don't know, I guess it's just, it's more important to me that I'm doing it with somebody that I trust and that I care about.
Mm-hmm.
because I've done the whole, you know, going around random hooking up with chicks and stuff, and like, it's just weird. Like, I don't think that way anymore. Like, that doesn't really appeal to me anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I would much rather be with somebody. I mean, I guess that kind of was okay because he probably knew that chick, you know, and they had a relationship. But fuck this up.
Shut up.
But you know, like, I'm all about like being loyal in the bedroom and all that shit, and you know, like, I'm pretty generous when it comes to that area. You know what I mean? Like, I'll work with people, do stuff that I probably wouldn't normally fucking want to do, and you know, if I care about you that much. You know what I mean? That's why it was hard for me with this last chick, where she was like, you know, I just want sex, it's just sex or whatever, because I was like, well, it's not really just sex to me, I actually really give a shit about you, and you know, if it's going to be shitty sex that I'm giving you, I don't want to be doing that. You know, I guess you got to start somewhere.
Well, see, that's the thing too. If that's the case, if you're in this, because I've been in situations too where I've had the friends with benefits, and I made the mistake of sleeping with somebody who like previously had feelings for me. But when you're dealing with a situation where you're trying to have sex with somebody, like you're not in a relationship, but you're having sex with them, you both have to be under the understanding that that's all it is. If both parties aren't in that same understanding to where this is just sex, then you shouldn't be sleeping with each other. Like if one person has feelings for somebody else, if it's more than sex, then you shouldn't be fucking around with them. Because you're gonna be fucking with their brain.
Well, that's where things in my relationship went bad, because I'm cool if you tell me one or the other, but I thought I had established with her that wasn't all that I wanted. Because I probably wouldn't have done it otherwise.
Yeah.
But I don't know. And in the past, when I have done it, it's been fine. Like, but I'm over that shit. I don't do that shit anymore.
Yeah, because I lay it out for people where it's like, okay, you want to just have sex, I'm cool with that. If it's something more for you, I don't want to do it because I don't want to feel like I'm leading you on. I don't want you to think like eventually down the line you're gonna get me to change my mind and be like, yeah, I do want to be with you. Like, I don't want to do that. It's like, if it's just sex, let's just have sex and let's call it a day. So I'm fine with that. But like I said, I made the mistake to where somebody like previously like was interested in me like that, and I was, at the time, you know, I was young and I was horny and I was like, whatever, dude, let's just fuck around and do some shit. You know what I mean? So I ended up making a mistake and sleeping with him. Then eventually got to the point where I was like, oh, you know, I like you more than that. And I was like, yeah, I can't return those feelings, you know. And I had to be like an asshole and not deal with him anymore. And you know, it sucks, but still, it's like, sorry. couldn't return those feelings. Oh, fuck, I fucked it up.
Is this thing burrowing into your head?
Yeah, it's controlling me. It's gonna kill me now. There's nothing I can do. But yeah, dude, like but going back to the episode, like, cause with me, especially in the first case, I can relate to that because that's what I go through now, where I work nights, and I don't get to see her. I get to see her during the day since she works at home. But if it was a case where I was working constantly and I barely like showed any interest in her, like I didn't sleep with her anymore, I didn't go out with her anymore and stuff, I would not blame her for going out with somebody else while I'm at work and, you know, like fucking around and getting her sexual needs taken care of.
Absolutely.
Since I'm busy working so much.
You gotta be aware of that shit, you know.
Yeah. I wouldn't have a problem with it, because if that's all it is, if it's like, okay, you know, like, hey man, like, I need to get laid and you're not around here to do that, so I had to go out and get something else. I took care of myself, like, wore a condom, and, you know, I'm not gonna get pregnant, I ain't got the herp and all this other bullshit. I'm like, okay, whatever, you know, I understand. I am busy working, like, I don't blame you, you know. Whatever it takes to make her happy.
Would you date a porn star?
Yes.
Be okay with that?
Yes. Back in my younger days, I would have said no, because it's like, hell no, I don't want to fucking be with somebody who's out fucking around with blah blah blah. You know.
Well, here's my thing. Do do you go the route of I'm just not gonna watch any of her movies, and that way I don't know about it, and it's just some weird thing she does, and it's not in my head and it doesn't exist? Because I could do it that way. If she just told me I'm going to work and I knew that's what she did,
yeah,
I'd be like, okay, I don't have to fucking see it. Maybe I meet some of the dudes that fucking performed with her at like the adult film festival or something, but I'll be like, hey, how's it going, man?
But what would be, because this is me and I like porn, so even if I didn't watch her movies, I know what they're doing and have an idea. So like, if you meet them, it's still the same effect to where it's like, hey, this is like Johnny Depp, and I'm like, hey, bro, I'm like, I've seen your dick before, and I know you've been fucking around with her. You're the reason why it feels like a fucking hallway when I get inside.
You just immediately have visions of him just blowing light all over her face, and you're just like, so how would you be okay with that?
It's a job. Right.
But you said you'd be okay with it.
Yeah.
But you're just telling me right now that would fuck with you.
Yeah, I didn't say it would fuck with me. You're telling me like you wouldn't watch the movie, and I'm telling you it'd be the same effect whether you watch it or not. Because like if you watch porn, you know what they do.
Yeah, but I don't have to see it. Knowing it and seeing it are two different things for me.
But it'd be the same if you watched a porn star and you've seen her movies, you've seen what she's done with the guys, and then eventually down the line you hook up with her and you guys start a relationship. You've already seen her movies, you've seen what she does. So what's gonna change if you just stop watching her?
Nothing. I'll only be seeing her doing it with me from now on.
You wouldn't watch her movies, like her older movies?
No. I mean, maybe. I don't know.
You wouldn't watch them with her?
I don't know. Why would she want to watch them? How many porn stars do you think actually watch their movies?
A lot.
They actually watch them and they're like, yeah, this is hot.
I've heard they watch them.
I don't know.
I've heard about porn. I've heard porn stars talk about how they watch their movies with their boyfriends.
Yeah, but that's, you know what though? That's probably sexual preference.
Maybe.
Because there's chicks that like to fucking film themselves and watch that anyways. You know what I mean? Just regular chicks.
Yeah.
But anyways.
I don't know. They do a good job at like from what I've heard, they do a good job at separating their work from their personal life. Because you gotta think, as long as they're not walking in the house with fucking cum dripping off of their fucking eyelid, talking about, oh man, it was such a fucking horrible day at work. I had to work so hard.
Yeah, I don't want to be coming home and be like, hey, how's it going, baby?
Yeah, I'm pretty. From what I've seen in the behind the scenes clips, they take care of themselves. Like they take a shower after they're done.
Yeah.
They brush their teeth. So yeah, dude, I could seriously date a porn star.
Why don't you kill this guy?
What guy? What guy?
Your guy.
No.
Kill him so I can have a show. That fucking frog kill you. Is he gonna kill you?
You gonna do your shameless plugs while I try and do this?
I don't have to plug anything. I got the YouTube up there. Got my Instagram. You can see all my shitty artwork. Got my Twitter. Got my Tumblr. You can see all the cool shit that I reblog because I don't ever put anything up there myself. You should be plugging your shit. What is it? http / whatever the name of your fucking blog is.
Oh, Vengeful Tools?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're going to go see You're Next, so I will write up a review down the line, so be on the lookout for that on Tumblr.